Will you come look at my check engine light? It's the worst.
So we are looking at TopDon's most loved models on their diagnostic scan tools moving into the spring. Hey, a couple of factors would be, is it a Bluetooth unit? Is it bi-directional? And what's the annual subscription on it? So when it comes down to it, the AD500 and AD600 both have free lifetime updates. So when you move into the 900, the Pro, and the Nano, hey, if you decide not to update, you keep your current OBD2 functions on it. So neither one of the 500 or 600 will be Bluetooth or bi-directional. So you actually have a port that plugs into the OBD2 port under your dash, and then you communicate through the line there. Now, when you move into the 900, this is actually a Bluetooth bi-directional unit. So you plug this into the OBD2 port, and now you can walk around the vehicle. Now, in addition to that, this is a Bluetooth unit, so you can actually scan that back and forth, and it's bi-directional, so you can send the code out to honk the horn or relay, have that real-time feedback and find out as far as your diagnostic. So Bluetooth and a bi-directional unit. You move into the Nano, it's not Bluetooth, but it's bi-directional. And the other factor is how many hot resets. So they're all going to cover things like your engine, your trans, SRS, braking. When you start moving into the 500, you get 6 hot resets. When you move into the 900, now you pick up for the diesel, like the DPF resets and regens and ABS bleeding. So you get 6 hot resets. And when you move into the 900, hey, now you bump to the 8 hot resets on that, but it's a Bluetooth bi-directional unit. And if you need something more of a larger scan tool, that's where you can move toward such as the Nano or the Pro, and you can see that there's either 31 or 32 different hot resets. So you have a lot more options, but you have a bigger scanner and a lot more as far as service provided. But when it comes down to it, this right here is going to cover a lot of people in the 500. They just want to get rid of that. But if they're, again, moving into the diesel, this is probably the case because, these two both have, free lifetime updates on it. But if you need something that's going to be a little bit more advanced, but you're not a full-on shop, hey, this 900 is sweet as can be. I say that because you've got different options on it. So you got, your charging ports, you got USB-C, you got an HDMI, so that way you can plug it up to an external monitor. You've got your LAN connection, USB-A. You can run your headphone jacks off of it, but you also have an external storage on it for a different card for up to 128 gigabyte. But when it comes down to it, as far as this, it's going to cover, you're talking 90,000+ vehicles, a little bit higher. You're talking 110,000 makes and models there. So these things are loaded because you're talking on the 900, the big three plus your Honda, Hummer, Isuzu, Mercury, Oldsmobile, Saturn, Subaru, Volvo, Volkswagen, Land Rover, Minis. Hey, this thing right here is pretty sweet. So this right here is probably, my favorite of the ones, but it's not about what I want, it's about what you need, so this right here is going to be a larger battery life. So you're talking, 12 hours of runtime, 10,000 milliamp hour battery, Bluetooth, bi-directional, and you can hang it, so that way you can, do your diagnostic and keep it up on the screen as a display. But when it comes to, as far as warning light library, brake lights, airbags, traction control, resetting, many different options in here. But again, you got many different, hot resets as well as additional. So this right here, it's going to have a lot more options when it comes down to like far as battery testing. You can, plug in far as shop info on it, your personal info. You can track that. Any of them are going to be able to, make those graphs and freeze frames and data reports, but some are a little bit more easy to be able to send out and, so forth. So when it comes down to it, TopDon's got you covered moving into the spring. But when it's time to get rid of this and do your annual checkups, just the 1 or 2 times at the repair shop doing a diagnostic fee would pay for the unit itself. But then you can use it as many times as you want to. You can use it as many times as you want to. And they go all on the internet. So pretty savvy little scan tools there. But check it out here at the link down below to find out more details on which one's right for you. Again, 500, 600, the 900, the Nano, and there's also going to be a Pro in there as well. So check it out and see which one's right for you.
Thank you so much.